For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Hola bafethu, this is Junior Kanye. Please subscribe to iDiski TV.
Hola bafethu, bongani bobomnisi bafethu, ngicela subscribe ku Disciplinary TV.
iDiski TV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. The FNB Stadium, Supersport United gets all 3 points. It was within the first 10, 20 minutes. You kind of get a sense that there was only going to be one winner here, one team with a very good plan, which they were able to execute, and that was Supersport United, Kaizer Chiefs players and the Kaizer Chiefs coach, or former Kaizer Chiefs players and the Kaizer Chiefs coach, Saile Basomboli, and Samir Nurkovic, and of course Coach Gavin Hunt. All of them had a point to prove, and they proved it as well. You wonder, where is the Supersport United against Cape Town Spurs last week, against Sikukune in other matches? Why is it that they bring their A game in this one? We watched them against Sundowns. They looked like they had no plan. But tonight they did have a plan, went down to them. Kudos to Supersport United. Chucks and Chucks, surely a very difficult night for you. What did you make of the game, sir?
Just to, we also have a bomb squad there.
Yes, sir.
Chain, Bobza, Lindoza, Agahowa, and so.
Yes, sir.
Looks very bad in the office. Very, very bad in the office, especially on the technical side of it, my brother. I always say, tell some other fans that cooking when it's raining is always problematic, especially our coach, Nazraddin Nabi. The stove is off, all the cables were off at FNB Stadium, Gulux. We were unable to execute the plan that he had before the game against Supersport.
In other words, you cannot cook in the rain.
You can't, my brother. You've got to have experience here in South Africa before you can be able to cook when it's raining, especially at FNB. So he failed tonight to do that.
Am I right in interpreting that you are blaming the pitch and the conditions as opposed to congratulating the opposition?
No, I should congratulate, let's say, for Malache, Afrechter van Kaizer Chiefs, the former Kaizer Chiefs coach, Gavin Hunt. I heard that he's doing 100 and something games.
Yeah, it's hundreds of games. I think it's 799 games, 27 seasons.
Somewhere there.
He's part of the furniture in South African football.
Yeah.
Not only him, though. It was also your former players, Christian Saile and Kokota Piano, Samir Nurkovic.
Absolutely, Nguluksi. Gavin Hunt did well against on the Heidege Afrechter, platform Nazraddin Nabi, our coach, current coach of Kaizer Chiefs. So even we must give credit to Nguluks, how they applied themselves on that pitch. I don't want to say the pitch was not playable in Nguluks. Yes, it's raining, it's wet, but both teams, we've got 11 on the other side. So they were supposed to apply themselves, especially the Chiefs players. Look at the goals from Supersport. Coming from the right side where Cross was playing, and I'm not sure why Machaka, if Machaka was fit, he played very well before. Why do you have to put Cross while Machaka is there? So that's what I'm saying. Is my question to our coach as well. All those passes from right side. They found Nogovic. What they finished, my brother, between keeper and Nogovic. What they finished, and also Saile.
They scored the same kind of goal.
So you've got to also to ask yourself, where were the chief defenders? Where was Dudley and where was Miguel? Nowhere to be found.
In fact, when you played Supersport United in Polokwane, you beat them 4-1 1 week, and then you came back to play against them and they beat you 1-0. Tashrik Morris scored, but it was literally the same kind of goal. On the right-hand side, cut across, tap in. 3 of the goals that you considered tonight, same with even the goal that was parried by Bruce Vuma. It was from the right-hand side, cross, looking for a tap-in, and there was a tap-in as well.
Absolutely. We've got to guard against a coach. He might have a stress or something, my brother, because by the look of things, this player will give him stress. Look at our goal in Gulus. Modi, supposed to put the ball in the back of the net. Why still tapping in the screen area? So why can't you put the ball in the back of the net? I mean, it was easy for him, for Lilepo at least, to hit the ball, to put the ball in the back of the net. But what about Modi? You see, this kind of chance that we get, especially on the field of play, we don't utilize those chances. We don't execute those chances. It's always problematic for our players, my brother.
What do you think you must do? Sorry to cut you. Okay. What do you think you do with Modi? Because they took him out immediately, and it was in the first half. he's been missing a lot of opportunities, big opportunities. He almost looks like someone who's not confident. Whenever you look at him, the exterior of him, it's not someone who looks like he trusts in his ability. He's not arrogant, even though he's an attacker. What do you do with him? You took him out in the first half. There was a miss in the Soweto derby. There was a miss in the game thereafter. It's all these misses are misses where it's like, whoa, that was supposed to be a goal even tonight as well. Absolutely. What do you do with that?
Modi, I must just talk to Modi face to face. Modi, to me, is a good player. I don't know what's happening with Modi. Modi he can eliminate Nguluksi. He can have his own position. He can be able to shoot. But his final third all the time, is making him some players, average player, so to speak. But it's a good player. I don't know why is he not coming to the party. Modi doesn't believe in himself. We as the supporters, we believe in someone that doesn't believe in himself. He's a very, very good player for Amakosi, so to speak. But all in all, my brother, even the middle of the park, I was impressed with the, let me just talk about our player, Thabo Cele. Very, very impressive Nguluksi. Yeah. He needs someone there. They don't give him that space. They don't give him that support going forward. You know
he
what?
Looks like he's playing alone there.
Absolutely. Thabo Cele, he reminds me while I was still doing grade 12 and 11 at school. When we were in the class, they always check this register. They say, Ngulego, are you present? Yes, present. Or absent. So they'll start with me. Masule Machaka, I said ten vorter. Ngulego Ngeu, ten vorter.
Just the chat.
Bobo, absent. Thabo Cele, absent. You know what? Why they're saying that? Because Bobo here in this studio is always quiet, but very, very dangerous. So it's like Thabo Cele. He's quiet in the game, but I can tell you Nguluksi is a very dangerous player. We must play around him. But I mean, what a disgrace from Serino, my brother. I like Serino Nguluksi. I'm so to jump into Serino's position.
Now I was going to ask you about him.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Unnecessary red card. Unnecessary red card, my brother. Why did he get involved in something that didn't even happen to him? Yes, Mashiane, he did foul specifically.
It was Mashiane on Ndlovu, yes.
On Ndlovu, yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, on Ndlovu. I mean, it's a foul. So why do you have to rush?
And it's a foul to Supersport, so he's rushing for the ball.
It is.
He already has a yellow card as well.
And even the first yellow card, correctly so, from a match from the referee, and the second one as well in Nguluksi. Why do you have to get involved? So I mean, now it's going to miss again.
He's taking himself out of the Sundowns game.
But let's give credit to Nguluksi to Supersport. They prepared themselves tonight. We didn't come to the party, but still our defenders. Why don't you? I mean, even Miguel. Why do you have to let Dudley to mark, especially Enogo Victor or someone? Why can't you put yourself like you did against Chippa United? They did very well against Chippa United. Today, I'm surprised with our back four. Why did they look lost, especially against Supersport, my brother?
Let me, before we wrap up, Chucks.
Yeah.
I need to gauge this from you as a Kaizer Chiefs super fan. It kind of feels like you are going somewhere, and then you
back and forth.
A few steps back as well. And there's a lot of hype, and when Chiefs win, we pointed out that it wasn't a good game in terms of playing. Yeah. But people, of course, if you win, everyone rejoices. They don't want to listen to anything when you win. It then it creates the impression that you're going somewhere. You remember your management was in the field at Ethlon Stadium over-celebrating a 3-point, as opposed to just fold your arms and say, well done, and move on to the next game.
Absolutely.
What's your feeling about where your team is going now? Because you're not horrible. You're not number 10 or 11 or 12. You're not horrible. Yeah. But you're not great either. So where do you think you are going then?
There's no quick singles. You can't fix things quickly. Yeah, they've got to take time, and even the management celebrating this kind of 3 points. To me, they must just relax, take it easy. They are putting pressure on the players. Once you start to celebrate, then in the next game we get a hiding like tonight against Supersport. They just imagine four goals passing Vuma. Come on, Blues. I think that we have to take ourselves serious. The management, take it easy, give the players a moral booster, give players support, right. And let's make sure that we continue building going forward. But poor performance from Amakosi tonight in Nguluksi. Well done to governing hand. We keep on soldiering on, my brother.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much, Chucks. I suppose it's a very difficult one for you as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, and a lot of Kaizer Chiefs fans, of course, at home. That was it then. That was it. A lot will be said. The most important thing is to always keep an eye on how your team plays, whether they win or lose. It will kind of give you an idea where it's going. Well done to Supersport United. tough luck to Kaizer Chiefs. A lot of things needs to be fixed there. iDiski TV, iDiski Times, was sports betting.
Shapunjan bafowethu igama lami uLindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Please don't forget to subscribe to iDiski TV. Danko.
This is Bongane Benedict Villagazi, they call me so. Niazi Bafetu, I'm a coach for life. They're back in winning ways. Please, I tell you to subscribe to iDiski TV.